All that we are, all that we're dying to be is running like colors, dripping off of the page. I wanted to be all I could be, but everything else just seemed to always be in between. The fact that my dreams got pushed aside when I've been reaching all my life to touch the sky. If all we have is time, we can keep falling in line. Nobody gets to know where I am or what I've done. Nobody gets to know where I am or what I've done.
This should be the beginning of the documentary. It's 3:30 a.m. and we're at a Tudor's Biscuit World. 3:30 in West Virginia. Get buck wild. We played a show tonight, made $100, and now we get to eat. That's how famous we are. Dude, you're getting gravy.
Oh.
Thing.
Oh.
I guess we're finally starting to talk about the album. What better place to talk about it, right? What do you think this new record's gonna do?
I don't know. Hopefully it blows people away.
The What Got Me Here EP, it was very rushed, and I don't want to say we sacrificed quality or what we wanted to do at the time.
The last EP was a combination of who we were in this kind of new direction that we were taking.
What can we do this time that is a story told but isn't the same as what got me here in the first place, a story told? So
all of us knew that we wanted to take our time with writing a new CD, and so we immediately got down to work.
I went way overboard. I went way overboard. I never wanted you to be the one that I was waiting for. I don't love her anymore.
early this year, we started really getting the ideas down, kind of thinking what we're going to use for a new record, how we're going to go about it, what do we want our sound to be, just kind of all that kind of stuff just started I guess snowballing earlier this year.
And that's the most difficult thing when you're writing. You want to write it for yourself, but at the same time you want people to like it, and you never really know until you put it out.
How many?
10 songs.
10.
But it'd be nice to get about 25 demos done, and then cut it down to 10.
When we started writing the album, we had a ton of different ideas. We had groups of songs, really. So the album could have gone a couple different directions.
I just gotta tell you that it's hard to even look at you in the eye, 'cause I'm so used to keeping my eyes to myself, keep watch on my attention.
This time around, we were actually able to demo out everything we wanted to potentially put on the CD before we actually started tracking. We wanted to create something fresh, something original, but also kind of stay true to who we are as people, who we are as musicians, and not be somebody we're not. Yeah, I think we should work on ideas. I mean, I think we got the list of the 20 demos. I think we just kind of need to go through them and see what
like I was saying earlier, like
what you
like
have
the
already
verse
that
sucks.
needs change.
Yeah, like that chorus is sweet. The verse needs change.
It's been a lot of me coming up with the initial ideas, the initial chord progressions, the initial guitar riffs, and demoing that out myself.
That should be another song separate. How it'll have like every time like up to the chorus it like builds and then everything drops off and it's just like real empty like that with like big vocals. Yeah.
If you hear me, don't tell me it's too late to tell you I'm sorry. I need this for me.
So once I demo it all out, I send it to Alex, our singer, and he's able to put melodies and lyrics over top of that, and then we present that to the other guys, and they start putting in their 2 cents and their thoughts on the song, and then everything just kind of comes together very quick.
I know for me, the whole new album is a lot of experiences that I've had. So I was kind of writing them as it came along. These new experiences, they would turn into new songs. Josh was writing new demos, and it was just a placeholder for me to just write new lyrical content, melodies over top of this new music.
I think it's good. I think it's a little overwhelming right now just because we have a bunch of ideas and we have a bunch of ideas that don't sound like a unit yet. In the past, we've written EPs, 5-6 song EPs, and you don't necessarily need a theme for that. You just need to write your best 5 or 6 songs, and most of the time those are going to be singles. But with a full length, you're trying to create like one piece of work, not 10 different songs. It's all got to flow together. And I think right now we have so many ideas and so many directions we could take, and it's kind of overwhelming right now. So we're covering up Tom DeLonge's signature for more important things. Ooh, look at that.
I'm ready to record, man. All the parts.
Going into a pre-chorus?
It's going into something.
So let's just draw the line. I think we're out of time.
It's still going to go right here, and it's still going to repeat, but I want to do something. But while the chorus is going, go back to the I think I made it clear that never gonna see this.
So each of us brings something to the table that makes a story tell what it is and brings the talent and the sound, like the all-together CD. It is what it is because we all have certain things we bring to the table. I just don't want to sacrifice ourselves and what we want out of it and the expectations we have out of it for something else, some bigger, I don't know how to describe it.
Today we are tracking guitars on a song called Criminal. Well, we think it's going to be called Criminal. We'll see if it actually happens. We're going to track some guitars and lay down some vocals, and yeah, that's what we're doing today.
So we're in Josh's closet. This is how we're recording vocals for Keep Watch. So once we get in here and we're all comfortable, I actually, we're on Wi-Fi. I call Josh and we FaceTime. So I'll have the headphones on, like so. So I'll be able to hear my vocals, everything I'm doing. But in terms of communicating with Josh, Josh doesn't have a microphone to like communicate with me, so we FaceTime. So we know if I need to hear something again, if we need to record it again. It's really just kind of perfect. And you're not using your data when you're on Wi-Fi. There he is. Say hi to the world, Josh.
Hi to the world, Josh.
Yeah, so this is how we communicate.
Technology.
Are you gonna tell me how to feel? You stole my heart. You stole my heart. And hold it out.
I'm ready for it to be done. We're tired. We spent every waking moment working on this thing. And I'm ready to be done. Main thing I want this album to do is just reach more ears. I think we have a lot to say, and I think what we have to say is very relatable.
It's obviously really cool to be able to pour out things we've been going through, anything like that, into a CD.
I think we've definitely found our sound with this CD, and I think it's definitely a better representation of what we are as a band.
I think we're trying to impact people the way that music has impacted us.
We wrote something that's real to us, so I think that'll kind of transition over to the people that listen to it as well. Enjoying it for what it is. I mean, not even as a story told record, but just as a record in general. If it didn't have a story told name hook to it, would people still listen to it? I would hope so.
It's going to appeal to new fans, to old fans. It's kind of got something for everybody out there. From sweet guitar riffs, if you're all about the music of an album, then you're going to be really impressed with it. But if the vocals is what really gets you, Alex he takes it to a whole nother level.
The album is more dynamic. It's not just like really in your face, and there's a lot more like time and just thought put into it.
I think especially in our scene, we've always been identified as a pop punk band. And there's a part on the album that just kind of shows that we still do that. We still can do that. But if I had to label this album, I would not call it pop punk.
The presentation of the entire thing, of the band itself, of the record, is just going to change. We're just going to completely rebrand ourselves and redo our sound.
It's something that we've never done before.
I think once we release this new record, we are definitely going to hit this band harder than ever before. We believe in these songs so much that I think we want to try to take it to the next level. I think we are very proud of this product we have made, and we want everybody to hear it.
I think people are going to take a step back and I guess maybe take us more seriously to an extent, because I mean, we're still doing this.
If people like it, that's great. If they don't, this is us, and it's the best we can do.
So we talk about how we two simple people fall in love.